Hey, Monkeyfin, Xofer here, and today we will be looking at The Banner Saga, one of my favorite games. I absolutely love tactics games. Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, XCOM, and this is no exception. Banner Saga has an excellent twist to it, where it's kind of a hybrid with, I guess, Oregon Trail mixed with a tactics game. I'm not so great at the Oregon Trail portion. I never was, but the tactics one, I think I can do okay. So we will see me, play this some more. Let's just jump right into it without further ado, and I'll let you know how I feel. It's definitely a choice-based game. You get to change, the story based on your options. Let's see here. The gods are dead. In the wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern waste. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing is stopped. The sun. Which is quite an excellent thing about this game. This is a very dystopian kind of Viking saga. This is one of the few voice acted parts, so I'll be quiet for this.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferlinni vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
I absolutely love the art style of this game. It reminds me so much of... It reminds me so much of... Nope. It's so badass. Now, as I was saying, I absolutely love the art style. It reminds me of the old school Hobbit cartoon, and I love that. I absolutely love all of that. And the music is wonderful. I'm sure I'll gush over it some more later. Let's see here. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Yep. Click the check mark to continue. Portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns left to right. Your allies are blue, enemies red. Pretty standard stuff, right? Movement happens before the actions. You will get burned on this if you don't remember. Alright. So, yep. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up to 4 tiles each. Yep. So, let's get going. Alright, click the tile you want to move. Click the check mark to confirm. Yep. And now we're just going to murder this guy. Let's see here. Looks like I can do 5 strength damage, and he's got 5 toughness. So let's see how that goes out. Yeah, okay, great. Got it. Let us just wreck him. Those extra those little stars, those are, that's your willpower. You can do extra damage based on that. You only have a limited amount, so you have to ration it wisely. Let's see here. So yeah, my shield banger has some pretty high armor. Alright, Warhawk's turn. Let's see here. Yep. Oh yeah, willpower can be used to move further as well. So let's wreck these guys. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Tempest. So we're going to use his Tempest ability, and we will just annihilate them. And get wrecked! Alright. When there is only one enemy left, you enter pillage mode. So yeah. So I guess pillage mode kind of like messes with the turn order so that, you know, one person just doesn't get ganged up on. I'm usually in a lot worse. I don't know if that applies for the players group. I assume it does. I'm a little bit like really messed up if I only have one player left. All right, so let's click the fist, use the willpower, and rats. I just love the scenery too. Just if you look all around with all these people, you know, the art style is just so wonderful.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. I really wish there were more scenes like that in the game, where it just the cartoon where they're setting the story, but you know, limited budget and all. Let's see here. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eirik, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? Let's see here. It is. I like Ubin. I'm gonna have him be a bit friendly. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Let's see here. Seems a bit chaotic. What did you have in mind? I'll go with what did you have in mind. Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out the chieftain. Damn straight! The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Alright, Eirik. God, so beautiful. Oh, and you can move this around a little bit to get more of the... Just more of the thing. I absolutely love the foreground stuff that they have. It really adds depth to the whole thing. Just glorious. Okay, so we're going to click the market tent. This is like tutorial village, so, you know, it won't be too exciting to start with. Well, let's see here. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Hard, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, so when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. I don't talk to you. They don't talk to me. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't have patience for his bullshit. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on the table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everyone thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? No, we need that money. I'm a big guy. Screw this guy. He's obviously in some kind of cahoots with someone. You motion to Gunnulf, your enormous bodyguard who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods, Eric, laying on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Scalfings? Noblemen, up by the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, I just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Let's hear. Gunnulf goes off to look at more stalls. Eirik, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Hod, but he used to be a Scalfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Might want to click over here now. What a luxury. Come on, we've already mopped up worse today. Oh. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Yeah, we're getting paid, bitches! Come on. Alright. So, let's see here. I need to go to... Oh, the meat house. Duh. Alright. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduces Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get this over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Scalfings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Is it a fight? 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 No? Alright. Awesome! Fight! Alright. Alright, click a unit to deploy them in any of the blue tiles. Okay, so... let's see here. 5s and 8s. 6s and 6s. Alright, so... Alright, hold on. It'll probably be best if we cluster these guys. So, yeah. I'll be ready. Let's do this! Kick some ass! Alright, so Valgard goes first. One thing you do have to keep note of is the Varl take up a lot of tiles, so you don't want to step in front of them because then that'll make their advance a lot more annoying. Alright. And let's do stone wall. I don't want to get hurt. Okay. And I'll move him up here. And What does rally do? Gives 2 willpower. Sweet! Alright. We don't need to do that. I'll just end the turn. Alright. Yeah, that guy's gonna get destroyed. Okay, and attack. Hi, buddy. Pew! One thing you might want to do in some of them is to deal the is to actually deal armor damage, especially for higher armored foes. Can I hit him? Nah, sucks. All right. Is to use armor for is to attack the armor, because not only will obviously it'll knock down their armor, but it will also make it so that they take more health damage when you attack them. So like I won't attack him. I'll attack this guy to knock him down. Let's kill him. Why not? There we go. Oh, this is the Renown. I kind of skipped over this, but the Renown system basically is their level up system. So when somebody kills a guy, you know, it's Viking culture, so get tons of Renown. Ooh, can I bet I could. Ow. Nuts. Alright. What? That's crap. Oh, I guess it's because he's got help on that side. So we'll do armor damage. Bring it. Yeah, they're helping each other out. Bastards. Okay. Is this the guy with the... Yeah, this is the guy with the Tempest. Okay, so... let's do it! Whoa! Jesus! That was a lot more damage than I expected. Awesome, though. Okay, so he's 6. He's 6. Is this... that's a bad guy? Yeah, okay, so... I will have him take down this guy. I'll do him 4. Because I think Ira can kill him then. Oh! Totally took what I was gonna do. Okay. Iric, go here. Iric. Oh, can't kill him. Sucks. Alright, whatever. I will fuck you up. Alright. Ugh. It's like a frickin' gang up here. Where do I want to go? I'll go here. Use a little bit of willpower. I got it in spare. Okay, that'll do 4. That'll only do 1. So let's kill this guy. Yeah, that's what you get for messing with us. Alright. Let's see here. I guess I can use Tempest again. And get wrecked! I like that, like, you know, crash back damage, you know, that is awesome. You suck, dude, so get killed. I am playing this on normal, so my wounds don't heal, like, they'll heal on their own after battle, but, like, you have to rest, so taking any damage is still bad. Nice! I got 2 level ups. Alright. Let's... why not? Doesn't even matter. He is going to get destroyed. 8! Ugh. Sweet. That wasn't too bad. I think we did pretty good. I love this. Let's see here. Promoted. Eric promoted. Yes. Oh, that's it. The Renown. Renown is like currency. People give you stuff because you're awesome and badass, not because you pay them. Let's hear. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to wash off this blood. Why, you're a Viking. You like... Rah! Alright. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Val Kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guest. See what I deal with all day long? Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pool of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Ooh. It's been a while since I played this. It's, I'm really enjoying this. Oh, look! See? Dynamic animations. People coming in, the boats are moving in. Great. Let's head to the docks and greet the boats! Wagner, a familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Your under demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Aberang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son Luden. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten it's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Well, then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should, give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet the governor. A host of giants departs in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. A young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks for all the world the sort of a boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Alright. And, oh! There's stuff going on. Weariness settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Let's see here. Who should we talk with? We've already talked with Hakon. Let's talk with Luden. Let's find out about him. Oh, listen to that music. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Let's see here. He's a wise you know, look at that quill. He's obviously a writer. Let's record some history with him. A Varl historian. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Aberrang, and now we must go to the Varl's capital in Grolfheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here. You get a sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Oh, royalty. Why don't you just get on with it? Oh, and we can't talk to Hakon, so let's do that. I think it's Hakon. Yeah, Hakon. Scrivener! You find Hakon in a mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself, too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grolfheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Alright, I guess it is time to go to the Great Hall. Let's do that. At dawn, you're awoken... Oh, our first day has passed! Excellent! And we've lost supplies. Also great. Alright. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. I got more renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear groggy and disheveled. Moger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city. But the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand as well as a whole, you think. Ugh. Okay. Stuff! Alright. Okay, and here we have the movement. See, we are leaving Strand. This is the Oregon Trail part. As the days go by, our supplies go lower, our morale lowers as well. The more our entourage is, the worse off the supplies get taken. But oh man, look how awesome, beautiful this is. And there are random events that happen while you are going over this. You know, like Oregon Trail has random events, although no dysentery in this one. So let's see. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Moger, cracking open mead cask from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Drink a little, drink a lot. We're gonna toast to Wagner. You know, why not? I want to get some renown. Let's see here. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Moger, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Luden? Hopefully the boy goes back to Aberrang on his own and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha, don't you miss the fight, Hubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There is no joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense in some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Ugh, excuse me. Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Vognir. Vognir stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Alright. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mulger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Do I get to be in the camp yet? No. Ah, Luden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Just loving this game. Oh, the map! The world map! Drag the map to look around. Portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get a history about it. When you're done with the map, tap the X at the bottom of the screen. So these are, there's Strand, that's where we were. These are all the things. That's Grofheim, where we're heading. Aberrang might be down here. We actually don't go to all that much of the map in this game. I'm sure they're saving it for the rest of the game, but like it just looks so cool. Like I love this. I love old maps. I love this game. Let's see if we can get to see some of the camp. No, not yet. Man. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skimmerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skimmerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Luden exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off of, too. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verderfell if we're lucky. Okay, cool. Now we're in the camp. This is where you handle all the leveling up, and just check out all your characters. You can also rest here. That will allow you to heal your wounds, which is important, although resting does use supplies, so, it's all a desperate balancing act. Alright, so click the Heroes tab. So yeah, so we can view his stats, so he gets to level up, so Sundering Impact, love the animations too, so great. Now, what I like to do is, I like to level up. I don't think Hakon can level up. I don't think he's ready for it. Yeah, no. But what I like to level up are... oh, that's right. Promotion costs renown. So, and this shows you how many enemies you need to kill in order to level up. So I can promote him and continue that. So I will use 5 renown to promote him. It kind of sucks that you got to pay to promote players. I guess it makes sense, but I never have enough money to buy things. So this is which is which? Come on. All right. Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use on a given action. What I like to do is I like to focus on willpower and break if I can. Mostly because I always feel it's better to kill something before it can kill you. So I'm going to do that with him. And just adding more willpower is a good idea. Just so you can do more damage. And then Luden, we already got Luden hack on. Okay, so this is our party right now. We don't have Eirik yet or anyone else, so we will back out. Actually, let me go back real quick. Make sure we only have the 4, because you can mess around. You can mess around with your characters in the order that they show up in, and that will affect their turn order in combat. Let's see here. Rest, training. So let's do some training. Why not? Okay, cool. That allows you to test your party. Training never injures your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies safely. Oh, okay, we won't do that then if we can't get renown. But this will help you like test out your battles and see what everyone can do before battle. So we'll just get out of that for now. All right, rest. Let's leave. Let's do that. Okay.
Wedurfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Like I said before, I just love the little animations that they have. And the way that the banners, move, which, I guess it's important if that's your brand, Banner Saga. You want to have cool looking banners. All right. Wow, this guy looks old. By hoverboard. That's a lot of varl for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scalfings out here, maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For 100 of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up! Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Alright. Shit. Okay. These guys are Dredge. Alright. These guys are Dredge. They will fuck you up. I mean, their design is so cool, but damn. Alright. So, Spearman. So, yep. So, Strength. So, yep. So, I'm pretty sure this will be deflected, so let's just do the one. Yep. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damage, both strength and armor, is equally important. Went down like a biatch. But yeah, against Dredge, you definitely want to take down the armor first. So we'll go here, and we will... Sundering Impact, that sounds like it. 100% to hit, plus strength, plus 1 break to target, plus break to heavy impact. Sure, let's try this out. Ah, it's just the 1. Damn. Okay. Oh, crap. He can't move far enough. Whatever. Bring the pain? Can I bring the pain? Nope. Can I attack him? Nope. Okay. So I guess we just end the turn. Alright. He is not the toughest customer, so he might not do too well. So we're going to break some armor. Yeah, that is painful. I need some armor broken on this guy. Damn, he is almost done for. Let's move this up. Wait, what does this do? Bring the pain. Break damage to target plus 1, return the favor. No, I'm just gonna take out more of this armor. This guy. Alright, he is gonna get fucking destroyed in a second. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Okay, 11! 12 damage, let's do this! That guy is my least favorite guy. Alright, using the horn will give you 1 willpower to an active ally. Neat. Alright, we will move up here. And he can do 7, so I'll just do the 7. These are like the weakest of the Dredge, so I can take these on pretty easily. So, there we go, pillage! Get fucked! Oh, perfect, 9! Awesome! Of course, we lost, that's not Wagner, is it? That's, crap, can't remember his name! The Tempest guy. Whatever his name is. Shut up, I don't think all Varl look alike, alright? Give me a break. Let's see. You trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a Dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot break their armor first? Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future of Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. Alright, chapter 2. I think I will cut this video after this. We'll pick this up next time. So when this gets going, as always, I'm gonna love to finish this with you. Like, subscribe, follow, do all those wonderful things. Check out some of the links I have below to some of this great music by Austin Wintory. Just fantastic work. So yeah, and then we'll get to meet Rook next. Bard's from Lord of the Rings. We'll get to meet Rook next in the next chapter. It'll be great. As always, see you guys. Thanks for watching.